Hey everybody, this is Dave Forster, and I wanted to cover an example of if you trade options and also if you like comparison shopping. So like I use different websites like say Google Shopping for comparison shopping for, actual products, that type of thing. But if you trade options and also like comparison shopping, you should love an option chain. At first, it might seem overly complex, like there's too many kind of choices to pick from, but it is one of the best comparison shopping opportunities there is. So, let me give you an example of that. So, I'm looking at ET, so this is energy transfer, and they have earnings coming up. It's pulling back right now, and I wanted to hedge it ahead of earnings, which are coming up. So I wanted to give you an example of looking at different expirations and comparing different expirations. So what we can see is that this expiration, which include earnings, let's say I wanted to buy roughly the at the money long put. So the bid ask spread at this point is 10 cents by 56 cents. But if I go out an extra week, so I get even more time, that bid ask spread is 8 cents by 35 cents. So generally speaking, the narrower the bid ask spread, meaning 10 cents by 55 cents, is a wider bid ask spread than 1 week out, where the bid is 9 cents by 35 cents. Even if I were to go out an additional week, then the bid ask spread here for the same option, right? These are all the 1950 puts, is 19 cents by 59 cents. So there's almost no reason to pick this earnings expiration with the bid ask at 10 cents by 55 cents. If I wanted about 3 weeks of time, I could go out 3 weeks, but hopefully it makes sense to you that this 1950 option, if I wanted to buy a put, is a way better deal than any of the other strikes. And that's apples to apples, right? So it's all at the 1950 strike, but the only difference is the time. So I would say if you're looking for a specific strike level and you're dealing with an option chain that's not the best liquidity, I would generally recommend dealing with an option chain that has good liquidity. But sometimes I will like a stock so much that I'm willing to deal with an okay option chain, and that's how I would describe the liquidity on ET. It's okay, but definitely do a little comparison shopping on the option chain. One thing that's interesting is you can see that the bid ask spread just tightened up on next week's option chain, right? So it's gotten a little bit better, but going out the extra week, the ask is still lower. So definitely, spend a little bit of time and, if take a look at the different expirations. You might be surprised at where you can get better value. Speaking of value, here's a good deal for you. If you head to bctnow.com/join, go right there, and once that page loads, you'll get an offer to get 30 days unlimited access to our Platinum Club trading rooms for just $7. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, saw a good example of comparison shopping on an option chain, and I'll look forward to catching you next time.